Hello, fam. Guess what? We are on the sixth day of our 40 and 40 transformation, and I am still so excited. I woke up a little bit later than normal because I kept my grandbaby last night, but I just want to make sure that I come out here and motivate you, encourage you to keep going, to start on something. You remember yesterday we talked about the three things that we need to do. We need to pray, we need to practice gratitude, and we need to challenge ourselves. What I want to encourage you in today is to never give up. Always know that God is concerned about them, just the smallest things that you may think are insignificant and don't really make a difference, like He's too busy saving the world to care about the little things that you care about. Let me tell you, He cares about it all. For many years, I would see like pictures or like emails or pictures on people's phone where people like saw something coming out of the clouds, so they saw images in the clouds like a cross or Jesus or angels. And I remember one time I was at Full Moon barbecue, and the manager, he shared with me an image that he saw coming from the clouds. Well, I had a desire in my heart that I was like, Lord, I just want to see something. I want to see something in the clouds like other people. I believe in you and I know that you're real, but I would like that same experience. So I wanted something amazing like that to happen to me also. I began to look in the sky all the time, and I would take pictures and I would go back and look at the pictures to see if I missed something. And like as my husband and I, we travel all over the world, and I would look in the sky just looking for something every day. I did that for many years. Well, I got to a point to where I said, you know what, Lord, I know that if it happens, I'm not going to have to figure out what it is. It's something that's going to happen, and it's going to be so clear. So I stopped looking. Well, that happened over a span of several years, like maybe about 15 years or so. Well, about 2 years ago, our first granddaughter, we were expecting our first granddaughter, well, which she's our only grandchild, Miranda. Well, about a week before she was due to be born, I had a dream. And in the dream, it was so vivid, just like I'm sitting here talking on this camera. It was just crystal clear, vivid. It was the most vivid dream that I've ever had. Well, in the dream, I saw a big clouds, just beautiful clouds in the sun, and so my heart started beating real fast, and I started getting really excited in my dream. And in the clouds, I was thinking to myself, not knowing that I was dreaming, oh my goodness, it's happening, he's doing it. Well, in the clouds came this big chocolate amazing baby, just walking through the clouds. And I was so excited, I ended up waking up as she came through the clouds. Well, I got up and I was like, oh my goodness, let me process what happened. I said, oh my goodness, the baby's coming. So I jumped out of the bed and I ran and found my husband, who was in the kitchen. And I was like, the baby is coming. And he was like, well, okay, well, what do we need to do? Do we need to go meet them at the hospital or what? And I said, well, I haven't talked to them. I said, God just showed me in a dream that she's coming. And of course, he looking at me like, oh, okay. So I told him, I said, well, I guess I better let them know, huh? So I called her to make sure that she was okay, to see how she was feeling. And, I said, well, I think the baby's coming soon. I said, do you need us to do anything? I said, do you have your bags packed? Do you have a gown? Do you have an outfit for her? Just going down a checklist of things, making sure that she had what she needed to have. And she's like, well, yeah, I have my bags packed and all that. And she said, I don't feel any different, but, okay. So I told her, I said, well, we're getting ready to go out of town, but we will be back this evening, well, later on tonight. I said, so just call us if you need anything. I said, but, I believe that the baby's coming soon. Well, sure enough, about 6 hours later, 46 hours later, I can't really remember, she called and she said, well, we're on our way to the hospital. I think my water has broke. It was no surprise to me because God has showed me through the clouds that she was coming. A few hours later, my grandbaby was here and she was born. So I said all that to say that was one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me in my life, because it let me know that God heard me. He heard my prayers, and I didn't know when it was going to happen or how it was going to happen. I certainly didn't expect for it to happen in that manner, but it happened, and it was such an amazing experience. So I want you to stand in faith. I want you to believe God for the impossible, and I want you to believe. My grandbaby's here with me now, and she's commanding my attention. But I want you to believe the impossible. I want you to continue to work on yourself every day. I want you to stay in faith, and I want you to believe that something is going to happen. I want you to testify. Give me your testimonies, because we are going to transform in this. We're not coming out the same. We're going to be transformed. And I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Day 6. Tell them bye-bye. Say bye. Bye. That's baby Miranda. That's 2 years ago. She's 2 years old now. So she's the most amazing thing that's ever happened to us. And we just love her dearly. We get to, she definitely goes on my gratitude. So love you guys. Have an amazing day.